Why is it not going big? Oh my gosh. Hey, there we go. What's up, everyone? Today is November 17th, 2025. It's a start of a new week, fresh start. Here to show up for my live trading window as always. Just do the best I can. Hopefully, take a good trade, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm just here to show up for the duration of the live trading window and do the best I can. It's really all I can do. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna start looking at price action, see what we got going on, and maybe frame a bias, and then watch price action, see if we get a setup. And that's it. That's all we do. That's all we do. So I'm gonna open up Top Step. I will be trading my personal again. So I'm trading Top Step and personal now. And that's it. That is it. And unlimited break-evens and wins, one loss max in New York. And then unlimited break-evens and wins, one loss max after hours. But I can put the after hours trade in New York. So I don't know if that probably doesn't make sense, but the important thing is it makes sense to me. So, what's going on here? Let's go ahead and open up Discord. Oh, I gotta log out of this, so I'm in the wrong account. Okay. Alright. Let's open up Discord. I got Top Step opened up, so that's nice. Getting the personal account pulled up. Alright, here's Discord. So yeah. So yeah, I just put in the chat asking what everyone's thinking for today. Oh, Forex Factory. As always, we gotta check. And then we'll do top-down analysis. It's not loading. Anyway, I guess I'll work on setting up this. There we go. Alright, let's make sure the daily loss limit is set on this account. That's not what it's supposed to be. Okay, daily loss limit is set. Gonna go ahead and set this up here. So yeah, we'll be just trading on Top Step and personal account, and that's it. Just gonna try my best, as always. Once again, what's going on with Forex Factory? I don't know. Test. Okay. Just doing a test here. So, internet's working, bruh. So, what's going on? I think Forex Factory's down. Okay. Alright, I guess I can't get the Forex Factory. Alright. So, let's do some top-down analysis. Let's get rid of everything we got going on, and yeah, let's just go top-down. We got everything pulled up. Make sure my phone's off low power mode. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. So, alright, top-down analysis. Yo, what up, BLJ? Honestly, I might get rid of this. Yeah, because I might just do my top-down analysis inside of this channel. I don't need a separate channel for it. Alright. Yeah, you're first. You're first. Alright, so, yeah. Good morning. Let's just show up, do our best, and yeah, I'm just here to show up for the live trading window, watch price action, see if I get anything that looks good. So, November 17th, Monday. Okay, let's do some top-down analysis here. So, okay, start out on the daily chart. So, right now we do have this S&T. Hey, what up, MRX? How's it going? Let me know what you guys are thinking. I really never want to get tunnel vision, so I think it's valid for you guys to let me know what you guys are thinking. Already caught 2 shorts from London Open and New York Open. Dang. So, on the daily chart, we have a S&T there, and we have a CRT on the daily. Four-hour CRT was in play. Nice. So I'd actually mark the CRT out like this. Once again, we identified that this was good low resistance liquidity a while back. Nice, nice. So yeah, we got a CRT on both NAS and ES, but the thing about this is there is a daily gap, daily bearish gap here we'd have to get through. So I'm just doing some top-down analysis, guys. Do not think anything I'm writing down here means anything yet. We are just literally just barely getting on the charts. So alright, previous weeks. Yeah. So you could definitely make the case that we might have a daily CRT to the upside here. And we are delivering from a daily reclaimed gap right here. Actually, this is very much stronger than just a regular reclaimed gap because we've used it once, 2 times, 3 times, and now 4 times. So something to consider. And then as well, we have a weekly volume imbalance. Once again, I'm just getting on the charts, guys. Do not think anything is word right now. We're kind of just we're just looking around. You know, we're not, nothing's for sure right now. But you always gotta be forward thinking, like what's gonna happen next, right? And then it's a daily volume balance and a weekly volume balance. There's actually a weekly suspension block here. Weekly suspension block. Something to consider. So I'm just doing top down, guys. I don't know. We're gonna have to. We'll go with lower time frame in just a second. So yeah, there's that weekly volume imbalance there. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here, right, as a possible idea in my journal, but we'll see. Once again, we have to get through this daily gap. That's an issue. Will we get through that daily gap? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this. Just an idea, possible thought. Okay, let's go to the back to Discord. So this is on the daily chart. So let's go ahead and put this in the daily chart. So by the way, guys, if you guys are ever wondering what my journal things even mean, this is the daily time frame. Here, actually, I should put this in the. I don't even. It's not letting me. It's not letting me do that. So this is the daily time frame. I guess I'll put. Oh, I'll put it in the notes. So why does it say M-D? Because it's a monthly PDRA daily chart. So this is the 4-hour time frame, and so on. Makes sense? So it's just a whole bunch of market maker models. That's why I have these. In case anyone's ever been wondering, kind of like why I have those. So just a thought. So I guess let's go down to, I don't know what next. 4-hour. Yeah, so on the 4 hour. Oh, did I say good morning to you, Kalechi? Good morning, bro. Um, so when we do come back up to this, it'll probably be low resistance. I just don't know when. So this will be probably an eventual draw on liquidity, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? So from a 1 hour perspective, dude, this could actually be a fire daily 1 hour trade. Like if I'm not a swing trader, but like, I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory. We could go off of this 1 hour change in state to those LRLR. What would this be? Three projections. So okay. So this will be a 1 hour change in state. So we might be getting an inducement of this low here. Right now we actually have SMT, something to consider. So far we have true month open here. We have not formed true week open yet. So we're below, right now we are below true day open and we're below true month open. Something to consider. So I'm also curious because this weekly volume imbalance will be essentially retested right here, right? We're going to retest this weekly volume imbalance. Oh my. I need to turn off alerts. Okay, sleep is on. Not sleep, you know, do not disturb. Alright. So, daily CRT high. Daily CRT low. So, I'll screenshot this. So just a thought. So we did just take out this low. So we should probably go down a lower time frame and look around more. As far as the drawn liquidity in the short term goes, I would love to see where the RTH gap is forming. we'll have a liquidity pool back up here. Let's actually mark this whole range out. Yeah, right now we're right at the POC. CRT, go watch my video on CRT. We're live trading right now. I can't explain. I guess I could explain. It's go watch my short form video on CRT, because we're live trading right now. Because I can't explain everything. Well, okay, I guess I could explain it. It's just basically when you have a wide range candle and then the second candle closes within that candle, then it's a high probability that the third and fourth candles expand to the opposing side of the initial candle, or third, fourth, and fifth candles, or whatever. That's all. But go watch my video on CRT. Okay, so now where's the RTH gap gonna form? I would love to figure out where the RTH gap is gonna form. So the close of Friday was right here. RTH gap will be a small RTH gap to the upside. Yeah, quarterly theory is fire. I mean, quarterly theory does work. There's no hope around it. It's just the truth. But most people you might not feel like it works. You might not understand how to apply it. So that doesn't mean that doesn't work. It just means you're applying it wrong. So we have an SMT with YM here. Things are getting very interesting, actually. We're getting SMT with YM here. So imagine this could be Dark Phoenix here, right? This could be a Dark Phoenix right at the low, because we're probably getting a Phoenix on YM, if I had to guess. Just a thought. Okay, hang on. I want to clean the chart up a little bit because it is a little bit of a mess. So I kind of want to see the high of this get tapped. So we still have SMT. Actually, I don't want the light on. So, let's just clean up some stuff because we already screenshotted everything. So, cleaning this. Let's see if the new week opening gap is the same as the weekly volume balance. It's tiny. It's smaller. It's smaller. New week opening gap is just from here to here. So something to consider. But we are within this new week opening gap. We're getting SMT within this new week opening gap. Something to definitely consider. And we're below the true opens. We're below midnight. We're below 7:30, I believe. Yeah, we're below 7:30. We're below 7:52. Here, let's actually draw the new week opening gap like this, just because I don't want clutter on my chart. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning bullish, especially if we hold this SMT. So once again, we are below. Right now we are below, below true month open. I think we're below previous week's true week open. Yeah, we're below previous week's true week open. So true week open. We're below true day open. We're below true session open. We're below 90-minute true open. So below every single true open. So I would need an obvious confirmation that we're reversing, though, because right now it's not obvious. But I will say, if there was anything to make this obvious, it would be this new week opening gap. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Actually, I'm liking this new week opening gap. I'm liking this SMT here with the new week opening gap with YM. So funded account. What are you asking? Do I have one? I trade personal and I trade Top Step right now. Hey, what up, Javier? So yeah, we are getting this SMT here so far. Once again, I might want to wait for market open, because could it be possible we get another manipulation? Honestly, yes. Like this could just be a little temporary move here, and then maybe you're leaning bearish at New York Open. I'm waiting. Probably gonna wait for New York Open. I want to see, but I'm leaning probably bullish. The reason I say that is because we just swept out these lows here, these Asian lows, with SMT within this new week opening gap, and RTH gap will form to the upside, and higher time frame buy model. We got previous week's low SMT within this daily reclaimed fair value gap. We had a sweep of previous week's low, and so now we're retesting this 1 hour gap, probably around equilibrium. So I'm probably leaning bullish for those reasons. But I think we would need a... Yeah, so this is a red flag, guys. Something that's a huge red flag. I don't want a long until we see this price range rebalanced. So what does that tell me? That tells me that I think market open's going to manipulate, go lower. And then... after market open, we'll probably continue higher, or 10 a.m., one or the other, right? Does that make sense? Because we have not rebalanced the equilibrium of this higher time frame 2022 model, right? Because this is on the higher time frame. This is a liquidity sweep, break of structure, fair value gap. It's a 1 hour gap. So I would love to see us come down, sweep this in, get an internal sweep of this low or something. Now then again, if that happened, we might not have SMT anymore. So we'll see. But yeah, I think this comes down to time and price not being aligned yet. This is back to what we were talking about when I was reviewing the market yesterday, is we can't be we can't be bullish until the market would be aligned with time and price to be obvious to be bullish. Does that make sense? I'm not going to be bullish until the market, time and price are aligned where it's obvious to be bullish. Look and mark 25,360 has been resistance for a couple times today. London session got rejected again. 25,360. Yeah, it's also a Monday, so I'm not we're below every single true open, and with it being a Monday, I'm not expecting a ton of movement in either direction. I'm probably just expecting a reversal back to probably purge this area. See, look, there's a giant. We got this massive liquidity pool above here, so I think we go. This may be inducement of this low, and we move from this new week opening gap back to purge this old consolidation here. But maybe this stays, maybe we do that and then this stays high resistant. We have CRT to the upside. So yeah, once again, I cannot be bullish unless time and price align and it's obvious we're going to go higher. Does that make sense? Like, this is the perfect example of what I was talking about on Friday. Like, you might have maybe the draw on liquidity correct, but that doesn't mean that time and price are aligned to go run that draw on liquidity. So I have to be very patient, and if it's not obvious, I can't do anything. Does that make sense? So I would love to just mark out equilibrium here and see if we come hit it. And I might take a higher time frame trade because that's always the safe thing to do when I don't know. If I have the draw on liquidity correct, then I can just the higher time frame entry is gonna be better. So I might just wait for that. But once again, at YM, if YM takes this low, then there's not SMT anymore. So it's something to consider. And it's possible that we do continue lower, like Javier is saying. Like we might not respect equilibrium. We might actually come down and dig deeper. It could happen. Very well could happen. Oh, and we do have bearish SMT. This is something I did not initially notice, but we do have a bearish SMT here. Yeah, we have bearish SMT. That's not something I initially noticed. And the other reason the reason for the bear side is we are rejecting this with bearish SMT. So another possibility is manipulation happens to the upside. We fill the RTH gap and then continue down. Because right now we have this, which is a nice, look, this is a nice, so this is a new week opening gap. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Yeah, because too many people might be looking for market to reverse here, when in reality we actually continue lower. It's a possibility. Sometimes you have to think like, we're trying to fade everyone, right? So what is everyone doing? Let's do the opposite. But we are below all the true opens, so I'm waiting for something obvious. So another thing to consider is, like I said, we have this sell model here. I want to see us come down, and once again, another reason to not be bullish yet is because we have not reached two projections of this sell model here. I want to see us reach two projections and then reverse off of this. And then if we got that and we got a sweep at market open, I'm much more willing to look for longs after that market open sweep. So I'm going to be very patient here. RTH gap is forming to the upside. We are below all of our true opens. And I think this is the simplest way to mark it, is because I don't want to have all those lines on the chart. You know what I mean? Like if I put all the lines on the chart, it's gonna be too much. So I'm just gonna put below true month or below every single one, right? And I do want to make an indicator at some point that's just gonna tell me this, because yeah, once again, time-based premium and discount, it's actually way more helpful than you guys would even think, honestly. So yeah, we had a 1 hour change in state. Yeah, I mean, it's also possible, guys, like Javier is saying, it's possible we dig deeper down into this. Like, for instance, what could happen is we might come up, like, I'm just listing out possibilities. We could come up, fill this RTH gap, and it looks like it's about to go higher, and then we actually chop around and then continue actually lower down even further to the 4th, and actually we have a rejection block here that's very, very nice, that if this got hit, this would be right at the 4th to 5th projection, and it would be an amazing Phoenix model on the high time frame. So that's something to consider, right? So Javier could be onto something with the bearish thought. We could very well continue down to the Phoenix entry right here and then go higher. Sent screenshot to DM. Okay, sick. But what are you guys thinking? I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are, because I don't want to get tunnel vision. I hate getting tunnel vision, right? I'm trying to list out all possibilities. Like, we could run up, fill the RTH, and then continue down to go tap that rejection block. Like, I'm trying to think opposed to everyone else, because what people don't realize is the buy model could still be valid, but we might have to go and tap the rejection block first. You know what I'm saying? That's something that happens quite a bit. So something to consider. So we need to at least tap. So I'm definitely not looking for longs yet, because we gotta at least come down 2 projections, come to equilibrium, and then that would be the only time you could I'd maybe long. But so okay, I should look at that screenshot, huh? Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's just a giant support and resistance level. Let me show everyone. So what Javier's saying is, this level's been referenced many times, and now we're back testing it. So very valid. Good catch, Javier. I'm still being thoughtful. What up, Medbach? Yo, how's it going? So right now, we have the RTH gap to the upside. We are below every single true open. We're rejecting this new week opening gap. We have another new week opening gap right here. Equilibrium of this price range is right here. I need to at least see equilibrium get hit before I'd even consider a long. Right now we have there's 2 possibilities. Right now we could reverse here, maybe we continue higher after tapping equilibrium, or possibility B is we fill the RTH gap and we continue down 4 projections. I'm not convinced either one right now, to be honest. I'm just waiting and watching, but I think market open will probably sweep the lows and fill the RTH, or the other way around. We go fill the RTH and then go lower. It's something like either one, right? One of the two will probably happen. But RTH is a draw on liquidity. Equilibrium of this price range is a draw on liquidity. And we have a bearish SMT here. Currently we have bullish SMT with YM. I think it's possible. I don't know. I'm not convinced the bullish SMT will hold right now. Because it looks bearish. But I'm trying to be thoughtful. And I do think that if we come down to this rejection block, this 1 hour rejection block, this could be strong. So something to consider because it came with previous week's low SMT. So I want to watch this 1 hour rejection block and see how the market reacts to that if it came there. But yeah, we're rejecting this new week opening gap. We have another new week opening gap here that we're interacting with. Let me show you guys that real quick. Right here we have a new week opening gap. So I'm being very, very patient. I'm going to watch and wait and see what we get. We have the RTH gap above. Yeah. As far as stat map goes, let's take a look at stat map. Today is a Monday, so keep that in mind. We went perfectly to the weekly bearish statistical manipulation level. Perfectly. So that's something to consider, right? Maybe we do come down and we continue to this low. I always try and consider every possibility. As far as daily stat map goes, we're hovering around this daily statistical manipulation. We'll see if that means anything. Maybe we could go up there. And then session levels. So we only have New York session so far, and we are in statistical discount. I want to see the opening range form, the opening range one, show up soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna be patient, waiting for something obvious. In my mind, I'm aware of the fact we're below every single true open. That is definitely a green sign to be bullish, but I need to see equilibrium get tapped. And then what makes me nervous is the RTH gap is only up to here, so past that, I don't know if I want to stay long. So we'll see. So we have I'm trying to think. Maybe you can use this 15-minute breaker. 15-minute breaker. So maybe you could go 15-minute breaker, 1 minute change in state to the upside. That might be the move, guys, because then we will be within, we'll have tapped equilibrium, and then we'll get our trade for the day. And then go for the RTH fill. And we'll be at 2 projections, so we'll get a reversal off of this. It kind of depends, though. We need to see this SMT hold for that to be a valid idea, probably. Unless, I mean, we'll see. We'll play it by ear on market open. 15-minute breaker, RTH is above. So just possibly just looking for a piece of the pie. I also don't want to force anything, but if it does end up getting an obvious 1 minute change of state back up, consider taking it, or even an IPG or something like that. This is Asian lows. So, oh yeah, we forgot to look at session highs. Oh wait, it's not the ICT Asia session, but it's quarterly theory Asia session, right? Starting 18 o'clock. LRLR above, looking good. Yeah, I'm waiting for market open. I will say if market open goes up, I'd be more inclined to short and continue lower, but I think we could react off of this second projection. I'm keeping my options open and being thoughtful. And we also have this 15-minute breaker, bearish one. So that could also be another area we could look for a 1-minute change in state out of. This 15-minute bearish breaker. I'm going to try shorts at 25,160. 25,160. Yeah, I'm thinking that could very well possibly happen as well. Like, you know what might be crazy is we might go down and then we might get the 1-minute change of state, fill the RTH gap, and then get another 1-minute change of state back down. So we might get both moves. We might be right about both moves. Like this could happen and then this could happen. You get what I'm saying? 1-minute change in state and then 1-minute change in state. But I'm not gonna be that speculative because I don't know. Jill, what up, bro? How's it going? We are being patient right now. We are being patient. Yeah, we have the previous week's low SMT down here. So I am in total alignment with that. It's daily CRT to the upside. It's a really nice rejection block here, especially on like the 15-minute. So if we come to this rejection block, we could definitely anticipate a really nice trade out of this. Like, for instance, 15-minute rejection block, 1-minute change in state. That would be a really high probability trade back up. Maybe that's something we could consider, right? If we, like, for instance, maybe we don't want to look for anything yet. Maybe we want to wait for something a little more obvious, because if we come down 4 to 5 projections, that's actually what's probably going to happen. You know what? That's probably what's going to happen, because we'll leave the RTH gap to the upside, and then we'll come back and fill it. So you know what? I'm actually considering... I want to see this situation occur, where we come down into this rejection block, and then we get 1-minute change in state. Now that I think about it, I mean, I just feel like this would be super high probability. I would not mind this at all, and then I could pretty confidently target 4 projections. We're still below every single true open. We're still below every single true open. Yeah, honestly, we'll probably dump on market open, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, this is the draw on liquidity, but we will not go to that draw on liquidity until time and price are aligned, and that might not happen until after a dump. I'm just trying to be precautious here, right? I'm just trying to be precautious, but I would not mind this at all. I would not mind this at all, something like this. Man, imagine if we could target 8 projections here. 7 projections back up. I would like this a lot, honestly. And then this would create a void down. That honestly, this is what seems like what could happen. We got 9 minutes till market open. So, and then as well, this would be a 10 a.m. reversal. I mean, I'm not marking this out time-wise correctly, but yeah, like 10 a.m. reversal type thing. Or, yeah, I don't know. We're just going to be patient. But yeah, this is a really nice rejection block on the 15-minute. So keep that in mind, guys. I mean, look, this rejection block almost looks artificially generated. It almost looks perfect. It was generated by the algorithm, this rejection block. That's what it feels like. Like, honestly, I would. This is a type of Phoenix model I would not be opposed to just trying to like gamble it. But I'm not gonna do that. But maybe I could. I don't know. You not gamble it because that is literally Phoenix model. It's just entering at the rejection block. But I like to wait for confirmation out of it. Like, I like changing states out of it. But sure, this rejection block could be Phoenix model. It's also possible it's not, right? It's also possible because think about it. If we came out and took out the low, and then we could get another SMT with it. Anyway, I'm just trying to consider all possibilities. We're just watching the market right now. There's no need to try and predict anything. We're just gonna be watching, and then when the market gives its hand, we're gonna take advantage. We're gonna do our best. As far as this is concerned, as like we said, there is a liquidity pool up here, so maybe eventually go up there. Oh, you know what? Look at this. This is a massive liquidity pool down here. So we probably need to look at the rejection block. Look at the rejection block. Ooh, now this is getting interesting. Look at how the rejection block rests perfectly underneath the volume of these transactions. I like that. So once again, this idea of maybe you know what? That idea is, I like that a lot. This whole entire thing is just a giant, massive liquidity pool. So we might need to take all these guys out. Let's go back. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We might need to take all these guys out and then go higher to the RTH. Dude, this is probably gonna happen. We'll probably, on market open, we'll probably dump. Huh. I mean, don't you guys just, sometimes you can just look at the market and you can kind of see like this is something that the market would do. Like, too many people are looking to long here. This is something that the market would do. It just feels like it, right? I am trying to, I'm kind of making a wild prediction right now. Not saying that that's best, but I could see something like this happen. Then reaction off the rejection block. Because once again, right? It's just a massive amount of transactions down here that need to get stopped out, and then this rejection block has such good signature that I could definitely see us reversing back to fill the RTH. So yeah, I guess we'll just be patient. Patience. I'm not doing anything until it's obvious. Once again, this is a rejection of this new week opening gap here with S&T. Was this time-based S&T? Oh, whoa. No way. Okay, wait. Hold up. This is a previous week's high S&T. So this is not valid anymore. Now I'm looking at it. We have previous week's high S&T here, but now we have a new previous week's high S&T here. So actually, now that I look at it, this old previous week's low S&T is gonna be the drawn liquidity now. Oh my gosh. Now I look at it. I actually think that's probably going to happen. So we're probably going to drill through. Javier, I think you're right, bro. Yeah, because we'll probably get magneto effect down to the lows. The only reason I'm skeptical is we're below all the true opens. But you know what? No. Hold up. This was true month open. We got previous... No, wait. No. We're definitely going to dump. Look, previous months... Look. True month open here. Dang, bro. So see how we got a new week opening gap? Previous week's high S&T and the true open? We're going to dump here. Was market open in 2 minutes, huh? Yeah, we're going to dump. We're going to dump. Because we got the new week opening gap with previous week's high S&T, souping, and then we manipulate midnight. So no. It's not that we're below all the true opens. We actually manipulated all the true opens to the upside. Look. So we're gonna dump. And then 130. So we went above all the true opens. Right here. Oh, we are so gonna dump. We're gonna dump. We should look for some kind of low time frame gap. Because we're gonna dump really aggressively. And this is gonna be magneto effect down to the lows of this old previous week's low SMT. Wait, okay, so yeah, we took out all the true opens here. Sorry, I'm really trying to lock in here. So once again, new week opening gap. Boom. We use that. So, okay, if we're displacing, I want to use maybe a breaker as a higher time frame key level. So maybe there might not be a lot of opportunities. We're probably just gonna dump. Maybe market open will create a Judas swing. Market opened. There we go. Market opened. We're gonna dump. So maybe market open creates a Judas swing, but then I want to see lower prices. Right? Where's 730? You know what? We got to look for 730. We might need to come take 730. Dang, bro. We're going to go lower. I don't even know what to say. I know we're going to go lower, but I don't know what to do. It's obvious that we had a previous week's high S&T taking out every true open. So this is not important anymore. Okay, so yeah, because wait. We gotta go back to ES here for a second. Okay, I'm gonna try and relax here. If there's nothing obvious, I'm not gonna do anything. But now I'm feeling more in tune with the market. I think we really have a nice idea framed. Now we rejected this new week opening gap. Okay, we're possibly getting a Judas swing here. We just hit 2 projections. All right, what's going on? We're getting a. So yeah, there we go. 1 minute change in state. Once again, we had that 15-minute breaker. Hi, bro. How you doing? I'm good, bro. I'm good. We just had market open. I'm honestly anticipating this to be Judas swing, bro. I'm honestly anticipating Judas swing. We have new week opening gap, previous week's high S&T, perfectly taking true month open, midnight and 1:30. So time and price were all aligned. I think this is a little too good to be true, and I highly doubt that the market doesn't go lower because of that. So, because also just understand like this is just a really nice change in state, 1 hour change in state to the downside. And okay, so we have the previous week's low S&T at the lows here, but now that we have this previous week's high S&T, this is probably gonna be magneto effect back down to the lows, and then we just run this. That's probably what I'm thinking, honestly, at this point. And then, yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. There is a daily CRT to the upside, but I'm at the point where we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I'm being thoughtful. I'm trying to be thoughtful here. So 15-minute breaker. Oh, you know what? This is a nice Reaper gap right here. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna do, what I'm thinking about is we got the Reaper gap. We're 730. Might take my Abyss model. We're 730. Okay. So I'm gonna look for my Abyss model off the Reaper. So what is this, a 15-minute Reaper? So we'll be above 730. Yeah, this is a nice looking Reaper. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a nice looking Reaper. Dodgy alert went off for a 5-minute IFG to the upside. Okay, cool. The RTH gap is getting filled here. It's almost filled all the way now. So yeah, I want to see us manipulate into this Reaper gap. Let's go back to ES. Actually, we need to look at both. We need to look at both in case we get SMT with either. But I'm gonna be looking for SMT with either of these. Once again, why do I have so much conviction that we're maybe gonna go reject this and go lower? Because you can clearly see here that all the true opens were manipulated, even down to the 22-minute true open, which was right here. No, the 90-minute true open, right? All of them were manipulated. So all the true opens were manipulated. So I'm thinking that we are gonna keep going lower off of this Reaper gap. See, this just gives vibes of Judas swing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of people are probably looking to long here. Okay, we're going into the Reaper gap here. So I could have taken a long to go run this low resistance liquidity right here. I could have taken a long, but no, dang it. Yeah, so you could have taken the 1 minute change in state or the 30-second change in state, but I'm honestly looking probably for shorts off of the Reaper. Look at the Reaper gap, by the way. Look at the Reaper gap, by the way. You guys see the Reaper getting respected here? You guys see the Reaper getting respected with SMT? Do you guys see this? Does this look random, bro? Does this look random to you? Oh, I forgot. I need to take the trade on the leap, too, if I take a trade. So we're getting SMT with this high. This is a partial 90-minute SMT. We're back testing this N-Dog. Oh, and then the midpoint of these new week opening gaps will be right here. I'm very curious how we respond to that. We don't have SMT at the lows, do we? Nah, we do not have SMT at the lows at all. Like, in no world do we, besides this SMT, which is kind of invalidated by this SMT. So I'm still looking probably to short here. So we are pushing up to that Reaper gap. Here, let's get rid of this because it's getting too cluttered. But yeah, like that initial idea that we talked about, guys. Do you remember the initial idea we said, like 15-minute breaker, 1 minute change in state? This could have been fine. This could have been fine. We honestly could have just taken this and then gotten a 2R. That honestly, we maybe should have just done that, but it's fine. It's fine. I think there's still opportunity. Yeah, now that I think about it, probably should have just taken that 15-minute, 1 minute. Right? Because there's a 15-minute breaker. I'm trying my best, guys. It's not easy. But I still think that we could go lower here. Because at this point, there was good LRLR. Anyway, I don't really care, right? I'm looking for what's happening now. Right now, we still have this SMT, and we're within the Reaper gap. Oh, we got equal highs? Okay, that's not good. Where's Yeah, this is exactly what I was wanting to see. But we left equal highs. So this might be a nice short, but I'm not sure there's enough internal manipulation yet. I think plus there's equal highs, so I'm not doing that. Nah, it's not obvious at all. It's not obvious at all. So we might come up, take this. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting moved back down. Ooh, look at that 30-second IPG. Did we get it? It didn't close. If the next 30-second candle closes, then maybe. Okay, if the next candle closes. Okay, we got it.
Order filled.
Am I stupid? Oh my. So, dang it, bro. Oh my gosh.
Order filled. Alright, I'm done for the day.
All right. I stepped on the cord. So, I mean, this is just practice to be accepting of losses. I don't think it was the most obvious trade in the world. Probably should have held myself back. And market was obviously displacing to the upside. So I messed up. I'm not going to say I didn't mess up because I messed up. It's not a great trade. But I will say this. You just got to be accepting of losses and learn. And I'm not going to. Awesome. I am back on. I'm not going to really care. I'm not going to be upset. I'm just acknowledging that I messed up. I'm not. I'm a human being. So I just move on. And I did learn something. So originally I was thinking that I was just wanting to set the daily loss limits twice as much because, as you guys know, I'm now going to be taking two losses max in a day, unlimited break evens and wins, one loss max in New York, unlimited break evens and wins, one loss max in the after hours. And I was setting the daily loss limit twice as much, and I'm realizing I can't do that because I was wanting to never have to adjust the daily loss limits, and that's just it's too hard to because like if I mess up and I don't set the stop loss in time, then I lose more than I should, and I can't have that happen. So point is, I learned something. So anyway, not really upset. I'll be looking to take more trades on the Leap, but I'm not taking any more trades on my real accounts. I'm gonna be closing off my real accounts. And I just, you know what? I try my best. I move on. We move on to the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I'll keep being here forever. So, yep. But yeah, I learned something. That's the key. So I might look to take a trade in after hours or London or whatever. But yeah, just gonna stay disciplined about it. Well, actually, as I said before, I can take the. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I can take the after hours trade in New York. I made that a thing. So, alright, I could take the after hours trade in New York. So, that's something that's considerable, but I'm just going to be thoughtful. If I do that, it's going to have to be very thoughtful. But I will adjust the daily loss limit so that way they're correct. So, they will liquidate me now. They will liquidate me now if they get hit. So, okay. I will possibly look to I'll be open-minded to taking another trade, but conservative because then I won't have an after-hours trade. Does that make sense? So, yeah. I'm going to be conservative, but I will allow myself to take one more trade but then that means I won't get an after hours trade. So hopefully you guys understand that. And yeah. So anyway, I try my best. I'm being disciplined. And you gotta realize that you're a human being. You're not perfect. I made a mistake and it wasn't that great of a trade, and it's fine. So, okay. But now I know how I'm gonna manage my positions every day, which is nice. So if I take the loss first in New York, then I adjust the daily loss limits for London and Asia and for the second trade. If I take the London and Asia trade first, then I have to adjust the daily loss limits for New York. So I just have to adjust them every single time, which is it's better than not getting liquidated where I want. No, don't if in case I don't get the stop loss in time. So okay, all right. $68 plus 40. 108. Okay. All right. I'll be open-minded to possibly taking another thing, but that means I won't be able to take a trade after hours, so. Alright. We did just inverse this to the downside on the 5-minute, but I don't know if that means anything, honestly. What trade did I take? So, I was looking for shorts because we had a higher time frame sell model with previous week's high, SMT. We manipulated all the true opens into the new week opening gap. So, we had this 15-minute breaker. We tapped the Reaper, which is the fair value gap and premium. I was looking to see rejection of this and then continuation lower. And so I tried taking the 30-second inversion out of this, and in hindsight, there's no really good low time frame liquidity. It's not as good as I thought. So at this point now, let's see here. Yeah, unless there's something obvious, I guess I won't take a trade. I still want to see this original SMT hold. Remember, we manipulated all the true opens here, and now we manipulated 730. So I'm still probably looking to be bearish here, actually. We might actually have a better Reaper gap up here, actually. Now I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think we'll continue lower. Look at this. 1 hour change in state. Look at this. So we're reusing this 1 hour change in state here. So this was already a really high probability sell model. Now we just induced the high right there. So, dude, I think we'll go lower off of this. I might just take this 5-minute change in state because I think this is once again higher time frame sell model. Okay, if we retest the change in state, I'm gonna take this, and then yeah, and then scale out. Actually, if we get the close, I'll probably take it. Nah, I want to see the retest at this point. So once again, higher time frame sell model, previous week's high, all the true opens got manipulated at that high, and then new week opening gap. This is why I was looking to be bearish, and then we got inducement above the 1 hour change in state. So now I'm looking for shorts, and so at this point we're gonna get this change in state. So I might just look for an entry off of the wick of the breaker. Where's manipulation? Right here. So higher time frame sell model. Previous week's high SMT in the new week opening gap. This is a 1 hour change in state. We got an inducement into the change in state. Yeah, I don't mind this at all. So Okay, I need to be able to see. Okay. Like 2. You could also look for a low time frame change and stay off of this, which might even be more precise. Might look to do that actually. That would give us a very, very precise trade. So 5-minute breaker. If we got a 30-second change and stay off of this, the downside. So all true opens manipulated within the new week opening gap. We just manipulated 7:30. Where's 7:30 anyway? $7.30 is right here, so we're above 7:30 now. So now we have a 1-minute gap. Where's the first percent for value up? First percent for value up's all the way down there. Okay, I think we'll definitely go lower off of this. So 1-minute gap here. So 1-minute breaker and for value gap. I'm looking for low time frame change and stayed out of this. Not sure how to get an entry. So maybe we need to come up one more time. So that was a 1-minute breaker and for value gap. It's rejecting price now. So I don't know how. I should have maybe just taken the. I don't know, man. I knew we were gonna go lower off of that. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I guess we have to wait now. So I guess I'll only get an entry if we come back up to retest. I don't know. I should have just taken an entry off the wick of this breaker. I should have taken the entry off the wick of the breaker. I should have done that. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Alright, I might just enter on this inversion here. Because time and price have aligned, so I know we're going to go lower. So. Might just have to be patient here, though. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I think the move is I will put a limit order at the wick of the breaker again. It's a 5-minute, because it's a 5-minute change in state off a 1-hour gap. and we manipulated all the true opens. So yeah. So I'll show you guys exactly where I'm putting the limit order. I'm gonna put the limit order exactly at 25,141. And this is gonna be only 4 cons, so alright, we'll see. Oh, and then I gotta take it on the leap as well.
Order filled.
Okay, I got filled. Oh, so I should probably enter it on the leap too. Okay. Why is it not entering on the leap? It's not entering on the leap. Enter! There's delay. What the heck? It's not entering on the leap, bro. It's not entering on the leap. I clicked enter. Enter! Oh. Okay, enter. Maybe I'll just have to do it on my phone. I guess I have to do it on my phone. It's not letting me enter the leap as a cell. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not letting me enter the leap right now. You're in longs? Nice, bro. I'm in shorts. I might just be targeting 4 projections here. Dude, I don't know why the leap's not working, but that's sad. I don't know why the leap's not working. It's not letting me enter on the leap. Hello? Hello? Let me enter this trade, bro. Am I banned? Am I banned from the leap? Is it we're gonna work on this? Should I restart TradingView? I guess let's restart TradingView. Oh my gosh. But it wasn't working on my phone either. So like... oh my. Well, it's not gonna execute, so there's nothing I can do. Alright. So here's the trade so far. And I will be just targeting the fourth projection on this one, because this is just one of those trades where I know it's either going to go to the fourth projection or it's not going to go to the fourth projection. It's just one of those trades. Yeah, it's not in my control, so there's nothing I can do. So like, if it's not letting me execute it on the leap, then it's not letting me execute it. So like I said, this is just one of those trades where I will be just taking all off at the fourth, because I know it's either we're going to go to the fourth or we're not. There's no in between on this one. And then actually we might even go to the seventh. I'm not even going to lie. I would not be surprised. So mark up the seventh, because the seventh projection will take us down to this previous week's low SMT, which would establish the Magneto effect in place. So I might hold a runner for the seventh. It's possible, something like that. So once again, all the true opens got manipulated at the top of the NWOG with previous week's high SMT. Then we have a 1 hour gap in premium. We got a inducement of this high into the 1 hour change in state of this higher time frame sell model. Now I align time and price, and I'm taking this 1 hour gap. Let's actually get rid of this, right? 1 hour gap. So 1 hour gap here. Let's just make this an implied gap. 1 hour gap. So 1 hour gap, inducement into the 1 hour gap. And now Magneto effect down to these lows from the new week opening gap. Oh, you can't see my screen, bro. 1 hour premium for value gap. All the true opens got manipulated at the new week opening gap with previous week's high S&T. And then we got a 1 hour for value gap, 5 minute change in state. So we'll see. Right now, we got a pretty good entry right there. So So I'm not gonna go break even yet. Stupid leap, bro. I could be doing so good on the leap right now. Alright. Okay, I'll probably just take all off at 4 projections, guys. So if this gets hit, then that'd be cool. If not, that's cool. You could target 7 projections. Interestingly, the 4th projection, it's only 3R for me. So I'm only gonna go break even if we take out this low. Oh. So now we might be inversing. This is the downside. Yeah, the phase where we generate liquidity. You think we'll go higher? I could go break even, but I like this trade, so I'm fine. Just 3 lower lows. So what do you mean? Oh, 3 lower highs? Yeah, but I think this is gonna be high resistant right now. Oh, the heck? Bruh. Now it executes? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh. Wow. Failed to modify, take profit. I think we'll come up and we'll hit this change in state again. I might pyramid. I probably not supposed to. I don't know if I am. Dude, I did not mean to have that order execute on the leap. I still think that this change of state delivers us lower. I think I will pyramid here because I don't expect us to go much past this breaker. We need to get rejected by equilibrium. So I'm going to enter 4 more if we hit the change in state. And then I'm going to move stop loss to here. Actually, nah, I'm not gonna pyramid. I'm just gonna let it be. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it be. No pyramiding, no complicating, just plain execution. I'm trying my best, guys. I really am. I'm not sitting here trying to say like, oh, I'm always making mistakes. Like, no, I'm trying my best. It's just not easy. Okay, now we are in the red, but you know what? We're just gonna wait and see what happens. And then if we did come back down at this point, I would go break even at these bodies. So. I don't care, guys. I'm at the point where you just gotta execute. You gotta execute trades. So I'm still upset about the leap trade because like I did not want it to go through it when it did, and it went through it like the worst time. Now it's glitched. Now it's glitched. I don't even know what to say other than that's stupid. I was thinking about pyramiding there, but anyway, now I know how to manage the risk. So that's the important thing right now is I understand how I'm gonna be managing what's it called, the daily loss limits and stuff. So hey, this inversion looks real nice. So this inversion looking very clean. Alright, I will go break even at this low. Probably could go, honestly, you could probably go break even now. Let's go ahead and go break even now. I don't really want to, but I'm gonna. So I'm at break even now. We should go run liquidity. If we don't, red flag. So I will go break even on the leap as well. So I'm in break even on the leap. Dude, the leap is being such a butthead right now. It's not letting me set stop loss. It's not letting me enter. Okay. Oh, you can't see my screen. So alright, I went break even at that low. And we will see if we go to that fourth projection. I honestly think we will go to the seventh projection. Maybe I should target there. I don't know. But I don't want to be greedy. I think we just target the fourth. And yeah, just let the market just be happy with the fourth. That'll be 3R if that hits. No, dang it. The leap is being such a pain right now. guys. So yeah, once again, I did not mean to even enter this. I was trying to sell up here, and then it got delayed, and then it only executed the trade when we came all the way down here. This is so stupid. But it is what it is. So my stop for this one is gonna have to be up here. It's the same trade. It's just see, look, doesn't do anything. It doesn't like me. Anyway, it's not in my control, so there's nothing I can do. Could you imagine if like it won't let me exit and then we just start dumping like crazy and then I like end up winning the leap because of it? That'd be crazy. But I really, really like this um, quarterly theory uh, idea because all the true opens got manipulated. So I could walk through exactly what I mean by that, but let me show you. Actually, yeah, we will. I will show you. So, what happened is we had True Month Open get manipulated. So True Month Open is right here. It's the opening price of the second Sunday of the month. So this is True Month Open. Oh my gosh, we're going up now. Well, if I get break even, that is perfectly fine. I'm just taking trade. I'm trying my best. So True Month Open got manipulated. And then you can see here that the Midnight Open was manipulated. The old True Week Open, right? Oh, I guess we were below that, but that's not really relevant because it's not this current week. So we had midnight here, we had 1:30 here. So those true opens, each of those cycles got manipulated. Then we have the 90-minute true open, which is 3:22. That perfectly got manipulated. And then now the low time for entry manipulated the 7:30 true open. So I'm anticipating possible move to go magneto effect down to this old previous week's low SMT because we got a previous week's high SMT off the NWOG. I might just target the 7th, guys. Might just target the 7th. Nah, probably should just target the 4th. Let's be realistic here. Just want to actually make money, so. But I have a feeling we're gonna go down to the 7th. Okay, we should really start to accelerate here.
Order filled.
Okay. The leap, bro. What do you mean paper trading maintenance? I'm in the position on the leap. Oh my gosh. That is just... I don't know, man. That's just... there's nothing I can do about it. I'm in a position on the leap. Okay. 2-minute walk, and then I'm going to journal, and then we'll be done. Break even. So it's break even. So I could still take another trade later and the after hours today. So... yeah, the leap trade's not in my control, man. So stupid. Oh wow, there's a lot of people that said stuff. So, I need to check Shaney. Oh, your KD ratio. Guys, I'm not upset at all about taking a loss today because it taught me like how I want to manage the daily loss limits. Cause I was thinking that I was like, you know what, it's not a good idea to be touching them. I shouldn't touch them. And I realized today that I have to adjust them twice per day because otherwise, if I don't have the stop loss set, it's as a backup to auto liquidate me. That's even worse. But anyway, guys, point is, one day at a time. I'm not upset. I'm perfectly fine with the process and that things take time. So it's like going to the gym, right? Like right now, like I've honestly just barely just started getting back into the gym. I'll sit down. I've just barely been just getting started back into the gym, and I'm like, wow, it's gonna take a long time to actually get back in shape. And you know what? That's okay. It's not about getting back in shape. It's about the process. Is it gonna let me? I mean, obviously it's about getting back in shape because I'm out of it right now. But what I'm trying to get at is it's a process. Stop trying to look for the result. Just accept it. Accept that there's a process to things, and that's just the way that it is. So, with that, guys, I'm going to get some water, and then I'll journal, and then we'll move on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so journaling. Here we go. So up 100 points. Dang, nice shot, Javier. Okay, we'll journal the most recent one first, actually. So the recent one was this one, right? Well, this trade's playing out. Man, doesn't it just make you disappointed just to see this happen over and over? But you know, like I said, guys, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care that I'm right and I miss out. I don't care anymore. I'm at the point where I don't care. I do not care about these stupid outcomes of these stupid trades. I don't care about the stupid outcomes of these stupid trades because it's just a process, dude. Like, the more you just can be content with that and just realize there's no other way around that, just, you're chilling. You're chilling. Alright. Yeah. The important thing for me is, am I doing everything I'm supposed to do every day? Am I continuing to show up? Am I gonna make the market recap today? Yes, I'm gonna make the market recap. I'm gonna do everything I'm supposed to do every day because I know that by doing that, it's going to lead to my success. That's all I care about. I'm at the point where I'm just so sick and tired of anything other. It's like feeling anything from outcomes. There's nothing. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I feel nothing with this break even. I feel nothing. I feel nothing with the loss from earlier. Because it's not even about the break even or the loss. It's about the process. I don't care. Right? I am just at that point. We literally had SMT with this high too. That's the craziest part. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that. Or maybe I did realize that. I'm pretty sure I did realize that. So, new folder. 11/17/25 Monday. Alright. So 11/17/25 Monday. Like, I'm at the point where I think I'll probably start taking Phoenix models now and not care because before I'm like, oh, I'm scared to lose. I'm scared to lose. I'm like, now I'm at the point where, like, I'm not scared to lose. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if a trade gets break even or loses. Is if I do what I'm supposed to do, that's what matters. So I'm at the point where I'm gonna probably start taking those Phoenixes that seem scary because I don't care if I lose. I don't care. If I do what I'm supposed to do, cool. I mean, obviously, you guys might be saying, wow, that's obvious. And yes, but also no, because sometimes you don't want to lose. But I'm just content with this process at this point, and I'm gonna really start doing everything I'm supposed to do every day. All right. So this was. Man, let's re-screenshot this because this is crazy. You don't even need to enjoy the process. Just lock, know what to do, and be present. Exactly. I'm at that point right now where I'm not, like, it's kind of just like running a marathon. You have to keep just moving that one step in front of the other, and it gets to the point where you're not thinking about the steps. You just take them because they need to be taken to get to the end. They get to not there's no end. There's no end. It's an infinite marathon in trading. But what I'm trying to get at is is you just that's the only way to see it is you just got to keep moving one step in front of the other. So this was a 11:15 flow state retest. And it was a 1 hour for valley gap aligning with a 5-minute change in state. And I was going to take all off at the fourth. Once again, I knew if we were either going to go to the fourth or we're not. Exactly. Lock in. Alright. Whoops. Right, do you guys get what I was saying in that journal entry? Right, the trade ID is not invalid yet because, yeah, just because that break even spot does not invalidate the trade, so it wasn't really a great break even spot. Does that make sense? And I did accidentally lose more than I was my standard risk size on the first trade. So, but that was just that's never gonna happen again. That was just because I was trying something new, and it's not a good idea to do it that way. So, so now that will never happen again. All right, is it gonna load? This was gonna be 3R. Now I was gonna take all off at 3R. Hey, the cool thing is I'm still in this on the leap because I'm stuck in the trade. I literally can't get out of it. So that's the cool thing about that, I guess, is I'm stuck in the leap. I'm in this trade. I'm stuck in it. Is it gonna let me move it now? Wow, now it works, huh? Now you work. All right. Kind of just want to take profit, bro, on this leap trade. I could just trail. Yeah, I think we're gonna go down there as well. 24,600. It's gonna be magneto effect down to that low. So I think we will go there as well. But this is just be conservative. Honestly, guys, I'm thinking about just taking profit here. Because I'm not even supposed to be in this on the leap anymore because I was supposed to take profit. Yeah, I'm just going to close it. Dang, bro, I'm actually doing pretty good on the leap. I'm actually doing pretty good. The reason I closed that is because it was supposed to be closed. It was the trade was supposed to be closed. I'm not gonna be in a trade if I'm not supposed to be in it anymore. So we got 17 days left on this. I'm in 5,000th place. Let's go. Someone's up $64,000. That is so insane. Someone is up $64,000. Then again, I'm up 6,000. I'm up 6,000. So I guess I'm doing pretty good. Dude, imagine if we won. Imagine if we won the leap. Imagine. We gotta lock in, bro. I think we could win if we lock in. Like, and I really actually take things really seriously these next couple of weeks, doing unlimited break-evens and wins in New York with one loss max and unlimited break-evens and wins, one loss max outside of New York. I think we can start to cook, dude. I think we start to cook. Hey, guys, do you guys want me to when I take a trade after hours, do you guys want me to alert it when I'm taking it? If so, let me know. Type 1 in the chat if you want me to, and I can alert the trades I take after hours. Just let me know if you guys want me to. Crazy, bro. Crazy. You're cooking, Javier. You're cooking. So, okay. So, now I need to review the other trade. Which is the stupidest trade in the world. So for the other... Okay, first we gotta actually put the time and stuff. 11:15. One hour, 5 minute. Monday. November 17th, 2025. And not a win. And then this was a loss. Unfortunately, it was a bigger sized loss, which is not fun. Yeah, this trade was not good. I think I'd probably just target 2R if it hit. And then it was on the 32nd. So this one's getting disapproved. Not a good trade. And the reason I say that is because, here, I'm going to put the notes in. This trade is getting disapproved. Is getting disapproved because even though I was planning on being bearish within the higher time frame sell model, time and price were not aligned enough, obviously, to justify in any world taking that 30-second IFG to the downside. There was no low time frame liquidity. It was so premature. I recognize I need to continue to get better at aligning time and price. Dang, Javier. So this was at. So the trade I took was, we were rejecting the Reaper gap here, and I thought maybe maybe that we would go lower off of it, and yeah, it was premature. Here, I already wrote all that. It's fine. One day, ideally, I'm going to have all of these be green. So work in progress. I mean, I could see why. I kind of thought maybe we were gonna go lower out of this. There's a 5 minute Reaper. Oh yeah, I guess technically this is my Abyss model, huh? That's kind of why I liked it. It was Abyss, the Abyss model above 730. Yeah, now I'm looking at it again. I can see why I kind of thought maybe we would go lower off of this. Now that I'm looking at it. There's no low time frame drawing liquidity to the downside. Once again, it's really not a big deal. Probably would have gone like that. Now, unfortunately, it was a bigger size loss because like I said, I was learning how I wanted to do the daily loss limits because I'm trying to reevaluate how I should do it because I was thinking, yeah. Anyway, I already explained it. You guys know what happened. Anyway, I figured it out now. Alright. Technically, this was my Abyss model, but I'm just gonna call it inversion. And this was at 9:45. Okay, putting it in Reflect IQ, and then I'm done. Oh, and on Twitter. So yeah, unfortunately, with this, I ended up losing more than I wanted to. Like, I think it was a 945. $945 divided by 800. Times 200. Alright, and then one more break even. There we go. Okay. And then I'm just going to post it. Once again, I don't want to have to explain a ton on Twitter. I just want to post it so I can be transparent. Okay, I'm going to be done. Wow, we are going up now. We are going up. How's the profit factor looking? Barely profitable. Running low resistant liquidity on the chart on my prop P&L. I'm just kidding. This is going to be high resistant, guys. This is going to be high resistant, and then we're going to sweep out this low, and then we're going to expand. I already know because this is a fair value gap right here. This right here, this is a fair value gap, and so it's a reclaimed gap. We're gonna hold this reclaimed gap, and we're gonna sweep out this low with S&T, and then we're gonna go higher. I already know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, just one day at a time. Not in any rush. I just understand this is a process, and I'm gonna keep going. So thank you guys once again. And if I take a trade, let me know if you guys want me to do alerts or anything like that after hours, because I will be looking after hours for trades from now on. Like I said, unlimited break-evens and wins in New York, one loss max, unlimited break-evens and wins, one loss max after hours. So, so yeah, just let me know if you guys want me to do that. And yeah, with that. Oh my gosh, go big. Alright, anyway. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.